What's going on, everybody? This is Ross, of course, and you're listening to the Misfit Effect. And of course, I'm joined with my beautiful, wonderful, excellent, multi-time nominated for awards co-host, Miss Sarah Lace.
Thank you, Rockstar. You're always so sweet when you say that. I feel like you always try to add like one more adjective than the last time. But still, let's go ahead and why don't you introduce to me who you invited over?
So we
She is
have,
gorgeous and blonde and
Thank you.
see, so today we have an excellent guest today. Her name is Kelsey Kane. She's been in it for I want to say about a year now, from what I read, just under a
Mhm.
year around that time. Um, she's blowing up on everything that she does. I see her name just I'm like, well, damn. And then I saw her at XRCO, and I'm like, okay, who is this young lady coming up? Because I've never seen her before. And then like I did my little research, and I'm like, well, dang. Like, okay,
you're like, oh,
like,
she's a
yeah.
star.
I'm not blind. I'm like, damn, who's this? You
Mhm.
know? And
Thank
then
you.
and
Thank
then
you.
and then and then I seen like she's with my mind just went blank, you know. I seen all she's been doing recently, and I'm like, okay, I see this young lady is going to do wonderful, fantastic things, you know. And I seen she's from the same region I am from, and I'm like, that's
Yes.
even that's even more reason to love this woman. So, without
Thank
further
you.
ado, Miss Kelsey Kane.
Hello. Thank you guys for having me. That was like the sweetest introduction. Thank you so much.
So, like
Of
for
course.
the stuff I didn't say, Miss Kane, can you I'm sorry. I just thought about
See, I
I
was
just
thinking wet dream, but I didn't say it.
so no. When I just said her name, Miss Kane, I just thought of a whole storyline for her to do stuff. Anyway, Miss Kane, for all the stuff I
Yeah.
didn't say, tell us like who is this woman? Who is Miss Kane? Who is
So I
KK?
am I am Kelsey Kane. I'm originally from Chicago. I do live in Vegas now. Um, I don't know, what else do you want to know?
I mean,
What do
I
like,
you
have
is it
two cats. I
this,
have two
this
cats. I treat them like they're my children. I am a crazy cat lady through and through. I parent them. Like I like explain why their decisions are wrong and how they should improve and like have better thinking skills. They're cats. They're not learning.
Oh my
Um,
God, I love doing that, like
see,
talking back to them.
yes,
Miss
I'll be like,
Like
okay, that was a bad choice. Your sister ran away from you because you like smacked her in the face with your paw. Like maybe we don't do that in the future and like parent them like they're gonna learn something.
what type of cats are they?
exactly. Well, because they do understand, like they
They
will
do.
understand and learn, but the question is, do they care?
No, not a no. They have no fucks to give. They
But
just freeload. I also will lecture them about the fact that they're freeloaders. I'm like, you do nothing. You walk around this house, you cry all the time. You're just yelling for what? And then you eat my food and shit in a box. Like, why are you? What are you providing? Love,
exactly.
lots and
no,
lots of love.
no,
They're the
they.
best things.
I will say this.
Cuddles.
Like, two questions. What type of cats are they?
They are cats. I don't know. One is white and black and fluffy, and the other one's brown.
They're cats. That's it.
So
Oh
look,
my
I will say
God.
this. I will say this. Cats are loners, but when they know that you need love, they can sense it, and that
Mm-hmm.
and that's when they actually try to say, okay, let me give this human some love for a second, and
Yeah,
then
and then they'll like get in there.
Yeah,
And they're
exactly.
like all snuggled up against you, and you're like, it's 100 degrees in Vegas. It's too hot, but you're so cute. And then you just like the whole thing.
Right? You're like, it's too hot to cuddle, but I'll take it.
Yeah, but like I can't not cuddle with you.
Mhm.
see, I love cats. I love cats. I just don't think I'll be a good cat dad.
I get it.
Like I couldn't be a cat daddy.
I feel like you look more like a dog person.
Yeah, I could see a dog. I want a dog so bad, but like I don't live a lifestyle that is like I can't have a dog. It would not be fair to the dog if I had a dog.
Yeah. I can barely have plants. Like, look at this baby. Like the vine, like they just don't the leaves don't want to grow here, and I'm just it is what it is.
It is what it is, man. Like it is what it is. If I didn't live with my best friend, I wouldn't be able to have cats either. Because like one of us is usually home, but we both travel constantly.
See, like for me, it's like I've only ever had a snake. I've had a
How
yeah.
long
So
is it?
random.
How long is
I
it?
oh no, not that snake. I had a that's a good that's a podcast for a different day. Um,
Oh my gosh, that was funny.
it was a red-tailed boa. Honestly, it was lengthwise like y'all seen my arm. It was as long as my
Yeah.
arm. It was as long as my arm.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Damn.
and then like I went to Africa and I never saw it again. Unless someone take care of it while I was gone.
Yeah. You
Okay.
get
And when I
it.
came back, it was dead. So
That poor snake,
poor snake.
man.
That
And
poor snake.
yeah, and then my brother before he passed, he had a red tip. That's the reason I got that type because he had the same kind when I was a little child. I named him the same thing. So like he named his snake Dick. So I named that snake Dick.
Oh my God, of course.
Of
Hey,
course. I love it.
hey,
But your dick really was about what, 2.5 feet long?
my arm isn't 2.5 feet long, but thank you.
Isn't it?
I'm not 2.5.
Pretty sure. Because from what I've heard, your arm span is basically the same as your height. So you just divide that in half. You're about 5 feet-ish.
You are right.
Divide that in half.
I am a little bit more than 5 foot-ish. Thank you very much. Try to call me short.
I mean, I'm not going to say the exact number. What are you, like 5'6"?
I'm 5'6". Thank you
There
very
you go.
much.
Me too. Me too.
She just called me really short. Because
I
my
just
mother's
divided 5 feet in half,
my
okay?
mother's 4'11". I give you that. That's,
Oh my
my
God.
oh my Jesus. No, but no, I love cats. I just couldn't be a cat daddy. But
Yeah, I don't know.
I love
They're something
cats.
else. They're definitely their own like independent member of this household. Like a dog like is attached to you. Like my cats
Yeah.
literally just live here. They love me. They sleep in my bed every night. Like they're great cats, but they just live here.
Aw.
And
They're
the thing
great.
is, I feel like the difference between cats and dogs is dogs, you adopt them. Cats, they adopt you.
Yes, that is
You
100%.
know?
You cannot like make a cat like you. Like the cat
Mhm.
decides on its own. Dogs, you can like bribe. You cannot do that.
Exactly.
You cannot do that with a cat.
That
I'm
brings me to this thing that I've heard. I don't know if you've ever tried it or have heard of it, but apparently, if you lose your cat, if it like runs away or whatever, you actually can go and essentially ask a stray cat to look for it for you.
Wait,
So,
what?
so I literally like I don't know how I
Does this feel
stumbled
like some
upon
fairy
this.
tale story to you? Like you just go and ask a stray cat. Like where?
No, so what you do is you feed it, you give it water, and then you show him one of your cat's like toys and stuff. And you're like, hey, like where like this is his name. Can you see if you can find him for me? I want to bring him back home. And so basically in the cat's mentality is like, yo, man, she's gonna treat you good, you know? It's kind of that mentality is like, why'd you run away? Like go back home to mama type of mentality. So from what I've heard, literally within like 15
Who told
minutes.
you this?
like this
So
is
there is an entire Reddit thread of a bunch of
Reddit, the
people
most credible
saying
source.
they've done it, and you can find it on YouTube as well.
So it
So
actually now I'm gonna go down a fucking rabbit hole tonight about befriending the stray cat to find my cat.
yeah.
It's fucking 3 a.m. and I'm just gonna be in bed scrolling through YouTube learning how to befriend the stray cats.
this is
So
how
I
you
heard
get
that's a
this is how
thing.
you stay up all night.
Shows up to the set tomorrow just exhausted. What were you doing? Partying? Nah, I was looking up how to befriend the stray cats, guys. Need them to do me a favor.
Yeah. I heard from most people.
Can you convince them to do other things? Like, can you like convince them to like commit crimes? Can you start a cat gang with the cat strays?
I mean, if they like you enough.
Well, Sarah, I'm gonna need you to do one thing. Next time you're at Mikasa, this cat that's in my backyard, can you make them stop pooping in my backyard? It'll be really appreciated.
I'd be really appreciated.
Like
That's one thing I'm not sure I can. Well, have you tried the spray and
the thing is, like I was saying, I don't mind the cats. I just don't want them pooping in my yard.
That's a fair request, I believe.
Yeah, right.
That's it.
Well, I think there actually is a simple solution. There's like a spray that's almost like it looks like kind of like a fertilizer, and
I
you
don't want
just
to harm.
put them on,
I don't want to harm them in any way.
it
But
doesn't harm
this,
them. It's just the scent. It makes them think it's someone else's territory. Like it makes them think it's another animal's territory.
Miss
Then
Kane,
stay away from it.
how would you feel? You had a
I love how much
beautiful.
random stray cat information you have. That was very, that was like so sweet and like wholesome. You're like, these are all the things I know. That was so cute.
Miss Kane, I have a question. You had
Yeah.
a beautiful flower garden, beautiful flower bed in front of your house, and then all of a sudden you come outside and this big old fat brown cat that you see running around left a big load right on top of the biggest leaf and just looked at you and starts running away. You would say, okay, now, cat, I don't mind you, but what's this?
I would have some words with the cat. I'd probably call him an asshole. Be like, I don't bother you, and you choose to bother me. You come on my flowers and fuck with my shit. What did I do to you, bro?
Right.
And the thing is, I don't curse, and it's kind of like all I can do is get mad because I don't get loud either. It's like, darn cat, really?
Cat really.
Let me see if I can cuss him out in Spanish and see if he'll understand that.
Yeah. See, there you go.
I'm sorry, random
Because
cat.
the pets I used to have, I raised them bilingual. So like I know that there's some animals that they respond more to English or more to Spanish, stuff like that. So I'm like, let me see.
That's true. When I was a kid, we had German Shepherds, and all
Yeah.
of their commands were in German.
I hear that the best way to teach most animals is in German.
Yeah.
I learned that like about like 19. I'm old, about 12 years ago.
Yeah, especially if they're like animals, like protection animals, because like you don't want it to be a word that is said not like at the right time. Like if it's a word in a different language, you're never gonna accidentally say something that they're gonna hear and then act some kind of way. Is another reason, depending on like what level of protection that animal is trained for.
That's definitely true. I could totally see that.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome. That's a pretty awesome fact.
Yeah. Cat facts.
Look at us.
Lots of cat facts around today.
No, but not like, and she's talking about plants. Like I have plants in my crib, and like I had to I had to tell someone like how to get inside my house to water my plants. I'm like, I don't want them to die.
Right? And then the plants get so dramatic, like you miss one watering and they're just all of a sudden just wilted.
I don't have plants. I don't know about the plant crew. Every time I've had a plant, it died right away. So I don't think me and plants are meant to be.
I have an app. I have an app.
You're buying them
There's an app? Wait, hold on. There's an app?
There's an app.
There's lots of apps.
So another performer, like I was trying to, this is when I first got plants. I'm like, what is the easiest plant to take care of? And then she told me, and she said, I recommend you also get the app and then you can put what type of plant you have, where you're putting it in your house, how much sunlight that plant's going to get, and then when you click save, it will tell you every time when you need to when you need to water your plant, so it doesn't die.
Technically, you have to pay.
Well, if I knew there was an app, I could probably do it. Now I gotta go to the store and buy a plant.
Yeah, that's the only reason I have plants in my house. Otherwise,
we're going plant shopping. Liv doesn't know it yet, but when she gets home, we're going fucking plant shopping.
Yeah.
I would recommend. I recommend Snake plants. They're the easiest to take care of.
Are they the ones that like? I'm thinking of spider
What?
plants,
I
not
think
snake plants.
They're
I'm
they,
thinking
they're,
of
they're
spider
the ones
ones.
that just go straight up. They just go straight.
Okay.
And like
Mhm.
honestly, you have to water them like every like 12, 14 days.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
they're
easy. I can
very
remember that.
Yeah, 14
Mhm.
days and then depending on where it's at, it might be a little more because one of my plants get a little more sunlight than the others, so it needs a little more care. Other than that, that's literally all you have to do.
Well,
I didn't know
obviously,
there
the
was an app.
fertilizer
Now I feel like I
takes
can
a
do it.
while.
Now that I feel like I have instruction, I can do it.
And the app is free unless you want to pay for more features.
Oh my gosh, this just keeps getting
Yeah.
better and better.
For example, if like your plant is like wilting and like getting sick and you don't know what it is, you pay for the subscription and you take a picture of it and it'll tell you what it is. It'll tell you how to treat it.
Yeah, and like when it asks for like updates, like how is your plant feeling? Is it really good is it in poor condition? And then
It's just a plant.
if you say it's in
Thank you
poor
so much.
condition, it will say, oh, give it more, do this more often, give it more, spread the water around,
Mhm. And it's
Yeah.
not just a plant, it's a plant baby, okay? Because like this one was actually propagated from another plant that's downstairs. And then I'm also propagating more.
That's so cool. All right, I actually became a plant person.
So
I would
if
tell
you
you, like when we
can,
get off of here, I would tell you about a performer that I know both of y'all have worked with that had like where it was excited to see my plants when they were at my house because they seen how much it grew from the last time they were here.
I'm
I don't want
excited. I
I
love it.
don't I don't I don't I don't want to put their plant love out there without their permission, but
That's
they
right?
fair. That's fair. Tell us after. Tell us after. I think it's so cute how many like performers get like so excited about like such like funny little things like plants because like we're all viewed like in like such like a pedestal spotlight and then like we're all just dorky and weird as shit in like
Oh my
reality.
gosh, for real. Because honestly, I feel like a lot of us who came into this industry, we feel like we were the odd ones out in like high school. You know,
Yeah.
we feel like we were the misfits of society. And eventually we kind of just stepped into ourselves and we're like, you know what? I am a misfit. Guess what? That means I shine. That means
Yeah,
I'm unique, you
I'm
know?
sorry. I'm sorry.
that was good. I
The
like
misfit
that. But yeah,
effect.
no, I agree. Me and one of my friends, she's a performer too. We have like an inside joke where like we'll say like the real Kelsey Kane, and it's like me like eating a burger with like cheese dripping down my chin. And like every time we do anything that like does not fit the like model narrative, we'll just be like, it's the real, and then like our name. And it's like so funny.
I
I mean,
love that.
one thing I do love about this podcast that we do here is the fact that we do like find out, the obscure facts about people. And it's like, oh wow, that's awesome. You
I'm like,
know,
that's
Yeah.
random and interesting.
because you find out so many people watch anime and it's just like, oh my God, what do you
I'm
watch?
actually just watching Black Clover for the first time.
I don't know if you know if she watch anime or not.
I don't know what that is.
See,
It's okay.
she doesn't even know
It's not for
she's
everybody,
not
you
into
know.
that lifestyle.
Yeah, I don't watch a lot of TV. I just now finished Stranger Things.
Okay. I'm
And
kind
that
of
took
over
me
it, to be
like
honest.
6 or 7 months. And it's like 4 seasons and like
Oh
9 episodes
wow.
a season. It's not
Damn.
I do not watch enough TV
hmm
to like be up to date on anything ever that's going
See, the thing
I'm
is
like
like,
a binge watcher. I'm a binge watcher because, for example, I have my iPad right here, and then I have my laptop right next to me. So I could literally be on my laptop working, and then my iPad will be playing something, just like background noise. So I just end up binging and just watching everything.
yeah, I
on.
work from
Yeah,
home.
I'll rewatch stuff because I can't like watch something new and multitask. Like if I'm using it as background noise, it has to be something I've seen before. Because if it's new, I'm
Mhm.
just watching it and getting nothing done.
See, I'm the complete
I get
opposite.
it.
I need something that I haven't watched. And like I have two screens here. I put it on this screen here just so it's noise in my ear. And like this eye is watching, but this eye is like this way. And it's like I'm cross-eyed. Yeah, like I'm cross-eyed and like cockeyed, whatever. And I'm like, you see up here, just just failing. 'Cause I work from home, so that's why I watch a lot more. And then my house is like the party house, so everybody comes here. Like they come by 8 o'clock and be like, "Hey, it's time to watch television." And then I leave my little office,
Little bubble.
little bubble, and go out there and watch what they want to watch.
And it's not a
Yeah.
party house, it's a hangout house. Okay. That's really what it is. We don't really like party there. We literally go and sit on his couch and all of us just hang out watching an anime or just a TV show that everyone agrees on and eating food and just talking about our day, you
And
know?
then I'm the one with the bad DoorDash fetish of like I
Oh,
said.
I have such a DoorDash Uber Eats problem. It is
Mhm.
that and fucking Amazon. Oh my God. Monday
You guys
morning
are the
after
same.
the weekend. Oh, I posted a picture. You couldn't get to my front door the other day. I got home from being like, there were boxes up to like above my head. I was like, I have a problem. I posted on Instagram. I was like, I might have a problem.
I just send you a picture when we get off of here of one time of like it was so many boxes, but I brought them all in. I just stacked them up. It was at least like 18 boxes
Mhm.
that
Yes.
were just there. It
And
is
they're
sad.
huge boxes. And like part of it is because I just moved. So like I'm ordering like endless amounts of shit. But still it's so much. While we've been on this podcast, Amazon already came and delivered more stuff downstairs. So.
I want to put it like this. I'm looking at my current.
Awesome.
I have things that are coming Thursday. I'm going to count how many things are coming Thursday. And right now I'm at 16.
You sound like me. You sound like me. I'm the same way. I have stuff coming every day for the next
27.
like 4 days.
I have 27 things coming Thursday.
Rockstar, did you buy that pool that I told you not to buy?
I did not buy the pool, but it is in my to buy.
He literally late last night. It was like midnight or 2 a.m. for me. And I see this message. He was like, tell me not to buy this because I'm about to. And it's like a picture of like like a big inflatable pool with like a cover over it. And I was like, Rockstar, that is beautiful. But you're in California. Like, do you know how expensive that water is about to be? You gotta think this through, okay?
Yeah,
Gotta
we
think.
literally were talking about getting like a kiddie pool like 30 minutes ago, like on our drive back. And I was like, we can get a kiddie pool, but we live in Vegas. Like that water is gonna be 1,000 degrees instantly. Like the day we put it in there, it's gonna feel nice. And then every day after that, we're gonna have to empty it and refill it with water because that water is gonna be like 100 degrees.
Exactly.
See, I have a kiddie pool, but I have no use for it. And like,
Have a use for it.
I mean, well, I'll put it like this. Everything, like the majority of stuff that's randomly in my house is used for almost everybody else and not me.
I agree.
So like
I can see that. I know I have friends like that. It's
have
whoever like that whoever's house is like the spot that like you go to, everything there is not for the people that live there. It's for everyone that comes there.
it's like
Because like
I have the most obscure things though. Like I have no idea why I have randomly had Plan B in my closet. Why I have a whole bunch of douches in my closet. You
because you
know.
never know. Better to be prepared. If you're always ready, you don't gotta get ready. That's all.
Mhm.
Well,
Because
it's like,
I could have sworn the reason he bought the Plan Bs was because a friend had come over being like, shit, I need to go buy some, like hold on, and he went to take them or whatever, and then ended up ordering like 5 just in case anyone else came in asking the same thing.
That's so sweet. Just so you know, Clear gives them out. So if you ever need
I
that.
don't know if he bought them or what, but I know he has a lot of everything. Like,
yeah, like I have lube right in front of me randomly. It's literally right here, and I don't need it for no reason, other reason. It's just because like you didn't see behind me when I turned off my camera thing for a second, but I have like the lights because someone did a scene at my house like a few that like before I left, and I just
Mhm.
moved the lights in here, and I never broke them down. So they're just ready. They're just ready for someone else to use them. So
Yeah.
I have a problem.
That's how
Anywho,
it like is though. Like when you like my dad came over yesterday because it was Father's Day, and he was like looking at our house, and there's a ring light in almost every room. There's like we have like 5 or 6 of them because both of us all only do content. And he's like, you can tell that you guys do social media for work. There's just all of the filming things everywhere. There's like cameras, batteries, SIM card, like just stuff everywhere. He's like, it's very obvious what you do. I was like, yes, Dad, I know. Thank you.
at
You're like,
one,
this is a safe space, okay? You're
I
I
like,
was
want
like,
to,
yes. My dad
I
loves
want
it. He
to,
loves being in
I want
TikToks
to,
and shit. So funny.
I want to point out that I'm a very straight male, but like randomly at one point, there was a random dildo in like every room for no reason. Like literally, like if you,
It happens.
it was in my, it was in my
even in
kitchen.
the kitchen, even in the kitchen.
It
I do that.
happens. Oh my gosh.
It was on top of the beans.
Oh my gosh. So my okay, I got my fans send me lots of lovely gifts and I appreciate it so much and it makes me so happy. One of them sent me a like 12-inch dildo. It was freaking huge. Okay. It was huge. We at the time I was still staying at my man's house. Um and we put it on the fridge and there's just this 12-inch dildo hanging off the fridge for like a week. And we like had people over. We were just acting like this was like a normal fucking occurrence. And it was so funny. We had so many like jokes about like don't fuck the fridge. Like, oh my gosh, every time this guy comes over, he tries to fuck our fridge. And, like just like so many jokes because there's just sex toys everywhere all the time.
I had threw
I feel like
one.
that brings a different meaning to like food baby, you know?
Exactly. It really did. It really did.
I threw one like right above my living room couch for a while, and it stood there for a while. Then it finally fell, and I'm like, this is just.
When
It's
they
so.
stick, it's so fun because you can put them anywhere. You can put them
Mhm.
anywhere. But I also like ordered these penis like light switch covers. So all of our light switches had little purple dicks on them for a while.
Oh
Oh,
my
that's funny.
gosh. That's
Yeah.
adorable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would love
Yeah,
that.
you can't come to our house and not know that we like what we do for a living.
Mhm.
See,
Exactly.
the thing is like because like I just do pictures and video,
Mm-hmm.
people just like shocked that like something like if it's your first time there, it's like what did I walk into?
Mm-hmm.
Because like literally like I don't allow smoking in my house, but if you go to on my back porch, people can smoke. I still have a sex machine just on the like just on the chair out there, just chilling for no reason. It's just
Mhm.
it's just a gently used sex machine that's just there.
That
For,
is so, I don't know why, but that's the funniest thing ever. I have a sex machine and I'm afraid to use it. It was a gift. It has been in my closet for 6 months.
Damn, I swear that's like me. I've been over to his house so many times, and mind you, I have like besides the one he's talking about, there's another sex machine in the closet that's exclusively mine. But I still haven't used, and it's like a year old at this point.
it's probably
That's
over a
what I'm
year.
Why?
saying. I don't know why. I'm just like afraid to
Mhm.
use it. I don't know what I think's gonna happen. Like I've used so much other stuff and nothing bad's ever happened, but like I'm just really afraid of that one. I don't know.
I mean,
I think
like,
we're
what are
used
you
to
afraid
the
of?
same things, you
I'm
know?
afraid it's gonna break and like impale me and I'm gonna die. I'm
Oh,
not even
oh,
joking. It is the most irrational fear ever. Like it makes no sense.
I mean, I understand because you don't want
Yeah.
it to break off inside of you and say, squirt, and then it goes through your anatomy and
I
out your
Exactly.
mean,
Like it
mouth.
just makes me nervous. Like something about putting a machine in me. I don't like it. I don't know.
you don't
It's too
want to
much.
be on sex sent me to the ER. Like, you know, I
Yeah,
feel like
exactly.
that's phobia. Like, I could totally see that.
Yeah.
Because, for
It's gonna be
example,
embarrassing. Like Kelsey Kane gets injured by sex machine. Like that's not a headline anyone wants to see.
yeah, goodness, that
Actually, I'm
brings
sure
me
there's
back.
some weirdos that would actually love to see that headline, but we're not talking about them right now.
I'll say this.
That brings me back because the thing that happened to me is also
We
the
like
reason why I'm low key scared of sex swings now. I was at a swingers club And mind you, it should have been professionally mounted and whatever. I thought it was, but nope. I fell off that baby. I fell. I hit my head on the concrete, like on the ground. It was like it wasn't too bad, but mind you, I had just squirted. So literally going from having an orgasm in a split second.
That's a lot. I would also have a lot of sex swing anxiety after that. That's scary. No, thank you.
I mean, I don't even get on regular swings now. Like,
yeah, I don't blame you, dude. I would I would not like that.
I think I still have the bump, where it looks like a little indent. I still have it.
Damn, that's crazy. Wow.
So yeah, I totally understand phobias. Like,
I mean, like I can understand that, but not just having a whole bunch of just random toys like that. So it's a house of random, a house of weird.
But there's lots of toys. So if you ever go to his house, there is this what we call a toy box. It's like a box of goodies. You can just go in there and pick out a random like dildo, vibrator.
So here's the deal. Like I get a lot of crap for free, and like I just have like a bin of just free crap. I'm like, please take, and
please take it.
Yeah, please take. And some people like someone has come through like the sex machine. Someone got one of those. Like they've gotten sex guns. Like
I have one.
Yeah, like you got a gun, the actual gun that goes off, whatever. People
You
that
can
got
hold it like that, it'll just
people. Don't you know those balls people bounce on?
Crazy.
Like the bouncy ball. Someone took a bouncy ball from here. Yeah, I have a lot of random.
You keep saying someone, and that someone is me.
No, it's not you. It's like that was like someone else.
I have those two then that I took from his place.
Yeah, everybody just takes sex toys from my crib, and I'm like, and I'm the prude because I'm not participating in any way, and it's kind of like I'm just an asexual guy in the corner.
Hey, that's all good, man. You do you.
No, but okay. What else? Like we got down a road. What else?
We went down a whole rabbit hole and a half over here. It's okay.
Yeah, like we were talking about cats and plants, and now writing like a fear of sex toys.
Fear of sex. Yeah.
It's so random the way that
So honestly, so outside of that, what else do you do for fun outside in your little bubble?
I like to go to raves. I like to be outside. I really don't care like what it is outside. I just like to be outside. I spend a lot of time with my dad. A lot of time with my dad. I go out. I live in Vegas.
Happy late Father's Day to your dad.
Huh?
I said happy late Father's Day to your dad.
Thank you. He appreciates it. Oh my gosh, he had the best day yesterday. He had so much fun. We went to this magic show, and it was like actually so good. The entire time I was like, I'm an adult. I know magic isn't real, but there's no way that what is that? That was insane. It was so good. But no, my dad's the best. We hang out very regularly. He lives like 25 minutes from me in Vegas now. Because he's lived here since I was 11. So he has a house with like the coolest pool ever. Like he has the best backyard in the whole world.
That's awesome.
But yeah, he's super cool. He wants to go to AVN this year. He really wants to come. So
I will tell you this. I've never been to AVN.
Yeah, he still hasn't.
You should go, maybe.
I've been like that's what I say, but I joined porn in 2008. And I've been nominated for two AVNs. And I've never been.
Still hasn't showed up.
You should go. You should come this year. My dad's gonna be there, bro. You gotta come meet Dave.
Every time I should just go.
There's your bribing factor. Come meet my dad. You know what? That's why you should come this year.
Oh my God! If you walk around with him, people are gonna think he's your sugar daddy, not just your actual dad.
Yeah, I know. That happens all of the time.
Mm-hmm.
All of the time in public, I'll be like, hey, dad, father, the one who was there when I was born, father, dad.
Oh my God. I could see that.
Like, I like it. I'm so specific about it, especially because I call my man daddy. So, like, which has happened more than once in front of my dad. The first time that happened, it was like on accident. I was like, oh, but they want to make a TikTok about it. So it's
That
okay.
would be funny. Like, I'm surprised you haven't done that already.
Yeah,
But
we just haven't, like, we haven't had time because every time we're with my dad, I'm like, I'm not working today. Like, it's like dad time, but
Yeah,
like I need
yeah,
to schedule. I need to
it's
schedule a content day with my dad because he
it's
loves
KK
being in the
off day.
TikTok. It's so funny. He just wants to be included. He's adorable. I love that man.
That's
that'd be so
awesome.
fun.
Yeah.
I'm glad you have that support because not
Thank you.
everybody
Yeah, he's
gets
awesome. He's
that
so supportive.
little yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, everybody does need that. Like I am like today, I am not Kelsey Kane, damn it.
Mm-hmm.
I am
Literally, I do that all the time. We were at a convention and I put my hood up and I was like, I'm not Kelsey Kane for the rest of the fucking day. I'm Adam's girlfriend and that's it. Don't call me Kelsey. I'm over it. I was like, I'm gonna just be his girlfriend and that's all. I'm not a person anymore. I'm just here.
I feel that because the thing is, like, once your social meter is out, like,
Yeah, I was like, it was
you don't
like
want to
day
be the
like 3 or
persona.
4. I was just like tired of being around people. We were leaving and like something else happened that like we had to stay, but like I didn't have to be a person anymore. I was like, I'm putting my hood up and I'm going and sitting over there. Like I am not me anymore. I just need to be like, it just needs to be me and my
you need
phone for a
to
little bit.
de-stress
Mm-hmm.
because
Yeah.
it's hard to
It's hard
always to
being,
be on.
yes, like convention weekends and stuff. I love them so much and I wouldn't trade them. Like they're so much fun. But it definitely is hard, like having to be on 20, like you cannot not be on your A game at any point in time. And it like it's a lot. Like no matter, and it's always like high stress. There's always a million things going on. You're never getting enough sleep because you have to be here at this time and then here and then here, and then you need to be in makeup for this and hair
And
for
then
that.
and then let alone if you do content while you're at this expo or whatever, then you
Yeah, and
have
like
like
trying to squeeze in work with everything else. Like it's just a very chaotic weekend. And they're so much fun and they're so great and I love them. But oh my gosh, that like 2 days after when I'm just snuggled in bed, not dealing with
Mm-hmm.
anyone. Ah,
and then
Exactly.
like it sucks too. Like I happened to cross a video. You said it was your first time in Jersey. Like you probably wanted to go out, experience, the state just a little bit. And it's kind of like you got so much going on that it's hard to even enjoy,
you
where
don't
you're
get to do
visiting.
anything. Like we went home to Chicago Exotica and we had one night that like we got to like go and like we ended up just like hanging out at our friend's apartment the whole time, like just hanging out. Like we had the best time. It was so much fun. We had like a little party. It was great. But like
Mm-hmm.
it was the first time I've been home in months and I didn't get to like see anybody, do anything. Like I was home for 6 days, 5 days, but it was just all work, which was great and I loved it. It was so much fun, but it's like you get to go to all these places, but you never like really get to like experience the places like
I
normal
think
people do when
Yeah.
they go somewhere.
See,
I think
I used to brag like everyone vacations where we work, but then at the end of the day, I was like, is that really a brag? Because like
Yeah.
I have to be there working the entire time, and you guys get to go out and have fun, you know. And it's like, yeah, we may have fun there too, but we have to also act a certain way, and not in a bad way, but make sure that we don't act out too much, that we don't do anything too crazy and stuff
Yeah,
like.
like I have a big attitude. I'm kind of a bitch. It is hard to not be a bitch sometimes. And it's literally
Yeah,
like no one has done anything. Legitimately, not a single person has done anything wrong. Just the amount of time since I ate a snack last has increased too high of a number. And now I'm hungry and cranky. And it's going to be everyone's problem because
so
I
yeah,
need a
yeah,
snack.
I
we need
get
to get you a
it.
Snickers.
Literally, oh my gosh, I have a fan. I have a fan that brings me a Snickers every convention. He will bring it to my booth and he's like, I know you're hungry. I know you're hungry. I'm like, I am. I
Shout out,
love that
shout out to
so
that
much.
fan.
Mhm.
I have a
I
Polaroid
love
somewhere. He
fans
took a
like
Polaroid of me
that.
eating my Snickers at Expo.
I love fans like that because it's like they really know us. And the thing is, they care about us enough to take care of us. And even if it's just that little snack, they're still taking care of us in one way or another, you know?
Yes, no, I have the best fans. I love them. They're so funny and they're so sweet. And like, oh, they're so much fun, especially because like my best friend, like I said, is not an adult, but she is in social media. She's in the on the fitness side. And like our fan bases like together are hilarious because like they're all like, how are you friends with her? She does porn and you don't. Like, how does like how they have so many questions and it's so funny. Like reading them just like makes our day. It's so fun.
Like,
I love
what do you
my
guys
fans. I really
talk
do.
about? I feel like that's one of the big questions. What do you guys talk about then?
Yeah, like what do you guys do? Like if she's just naked all the time, I'm like, do y'all just think just roaming around? I mean, I am. And then like they found out that she's
I'm
on
glad
set
you
with
said
me
I,
and
but
stuff.
I am.
Yeah,
I mean, I am, but like they found out that she's been on set. They're like, isn't that weird? Like, you're just there. And she's like, yeah, I was in the back eating a quesadilla. She was getting fucked. It was fine. Like,
right? You're just like, come on.
like it's so
grown.
normal to us that like it's so funny. I love being like in the position that I'm in and like having fans and like it's so cool. It's so fun. I appreciate the fuck out of all of them.
That's why I think it's interesting because everybody don't understand like when it comes to like people who aren't performers who just hang around people in the industry because that's all they think that you do all day is have sex and you will have sex with everybody. And it's kind of like, so did you hit that? Like as a guy with female friends, so did you hit that? It's kind of like, no,
Yeah.
we are just sitting back, like just hanging. Like I have a performer friend that I hang out with sometimes, and that's just my foodie buddy. And we like when they're like available, we just go eat random food and then go back home.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
Everyone
like,
assumes like, oh, you hang out
just
with us like we're
chill.
fucking. It's like, nah. Like I have like gym friends. Like I have like friends like you do stuff with that have nothing to do with it. Even if you met through it, you're both performers. Like you still can just be normal people. I don't know. It's so funny. It
Exactly.
cracks me up.
And then
That's
I think you're
that's
able to be more normal when it is another performer or another person who understands. You
Yeah.
know,
yeah, and
be able to
especially if
really
they're
be
not
yourself.
especially if they're not sexualizing you every minute of every day. It's kind of like,
Yeah.
or I genuinely like even if like because there's people who like I hang out with and I never like I don't like saying people's real name unless they demand me call them that, you
Yeah.
know? And it's kind of like I respect that, but I don't say it in a like I don't treat them as if they're on when I'm talking to them.
Yes,
Does that make
exactly. And
sense?
like I always like when people learn my like real name, they're always like, "Oh my gosh, like which one do you want us to call you? I'm so sorry. Like I've been calling you Kelsey." I'm like, "You met me as Kelsey. Like it makes sense that you're calling me Kelsey. Like call me whatever you want. Call me bitch and I'll probably answer. Like I don't really care what name you pick. It's not that deep."
It's like he's like, what?
What?
You know?
Yeah. Yes, is he?
Exactly. Like I feel the same way because people have asked me the same thing, and personally, I will just stick with Sarah instead of my real name because like growing up, I just didn't like my real name, and then so
Same.
you're able to pick your name now, you know. And
Yes.
so we picked this name for a reason. So Sarah actually means princess. It translates to princess.
Oh yeah, actually I didn't know that. Yeah.
So
That's
in
so
my
cool.
head,
Yeah.
everyone's just calling me princess.
I've been using
I
my
love that.
I've been using my nickname since I was in seventh grade. And like the name I told them to use for when I first did because I'm an extra in a scene somewhere. And I did that before I did anything else. And the name I wrote down, they refused to call me that when they once they found out my nickname. They're like, oh, we prefer this name. And I'm like, "Mm."
Now they just go with Rostar.
And I'm like, I wrote down the letter X, letter T, and the letter C when I did my first extra scene, like as an extra back in '08. Because I'm only into
as an ecstasy.
ecstasy.
Makes sense why they didn't want that name to stay.
It makes sense. I was just an extra. And it was just like I called my friend and was like, hey, I need a name. And she said, use this ecstasy and just like copy the Mr. from Mr. Marcus. And I'm like, okay. And that's what I wrote down.
They're like, nope.
That's so funny.
I get it though, because I feel like rockstar kind of like rolls off the tongue too, you know. Versus XTC makes you sound like a gangbanger or something, you know.
I kind of agree, to be honest.
Hey,
right? Like
you ever feel ecstasy? Not the drug, but the feeling of pure joy.
The feeling of pure joy.
Yes.
Sure, that's what you're going.
It's a feeling of pure joy coming from someone who doesn't really have sex with anybody. But no, are you going to Nocturnal Wonderlands? You say you do raves.
Am I going to what?
Is it Nocturnal, like the one in
Nocturnal Wonderland or something?
Nocturnal? No, I'm not going to any of the Wonderlands this year. I think the next one we're doing is Lost Lands. Maybe we literally so every festival ever always says like, well, we're almost sold out. We're almost sold out. And they never sell out. That never happens. Lost Lands did today. So we're still going because we're not going. That's not an option. We're just going to figure out how we're going. We don't have tickets yet, but we're going to figure it out.
Oh, someone sells them.
Someone will sell them. Exactly. Like last year, Liv went and she found out like an hour before she was getting there because she drove from Chicago to Columbus last year. An hour before that her tickets were fake and she had to get new tickets in an hour and she did it. So I have like 3 months.
Damn. Okay.
We're getting tickets. So the next one we're going to is Lost Lands. And then next year I want to get an RV and do like all of that. Like spend like the 4 months of summer camping all the festivals.
I remember my friend went to that one.
With it.
Yeah, we're gonna do content with it because also like when you're on the road, your fan base, like your fans go insane because like people just want to know what you're doing. Like they just want to know like when you're traveling like that, they just want to know. So next year, I think that's our plan is to like festivals for the summer and then maybe like international in the fall for like a month or two. I don't really know.
I have a question
but that's
for you.
kind of the idea we're leaning towards.
How early do you get your outfit for these events?
Like a couple weeks in advance, like less than a month.
So I'm only asking because my friend went to the one in you talking about the one in Ohio, right?
Yeah, the dinosaur one in Ohio.
So my friend got their outfit the day before they left.
Yeah, I know people that do that. I personally don't. I usually do it like a couple weeks in advance. I have a custom girl though. I usually order custom outfits because I just don't like if I'm gonna spend the money on it, I don't want to spend the money on something that like I'm gonna see 100 other girls fucking wearing. So I usually order my outfits custom and I just think they fit better when they're like made to your body. And they're the same price. And you're supporting a small business instead of supporting like a giant corporation that sells 1 million of the same outfits to everybody.
And it's all and also you get to, get it exactly how you want it. You don't gotta keep trying it on. If you get it late, make sure it fits. You don't want to be there and like even though we are in the world of sex, you don't want to be dancing and then everything just falls out in front of everybody.
Exactly.
It's like wait a minute. Y'all didn't pay for this. No.
Exactly.
Look away.
Exactly. Oh my gosh. So they're like, well, you do porn. Like, you shouldn't care if like your tits are out. I'm like, yeah, but like, no one's paying for them to be out right now. They're mine. Like, I'm not.
These are mine. No, like
these are mine.
Like $7.99 per.
Literally, like, you want to give me money? Sure, I'll show you.
I'm not taking off my clothes because of that. Like. I've done that before where I've gone to the nude beach. So I'm like, yeah, I'm not taking my clothes off. There's way too many people staring. And then mind you, that one time I decided not to, there was still guys recording me in full clothes. So I was like,
oh
okay.
my gosh, that happened to me. Like I was sitting at the airport after, so we went to a festival in Cancun. And it was a three-day festival. We were there for 4 days. And it was a full festival in a all-inclusive resort. Okay, I was not in the best state of mind or mental being leaving this event. I was very tired.
Yeah,
I'm sitting on the ground in the airport with my hood on, headphones on, like straight down, but I had a Brazzers fanny pack on, A dude came up to me, asked me about it, and then proceeded to walked like 4 feet away from me and was just taking pictures of me sitting there. And I was like too exhausted to like do anything about it. I was like, what is happening? Like, can you just leave me? Does it look like I want this right now? Like, can you just leave me alone? Like,
the thing that
I'm fighting for my life to get on this plane. Okay, can you just...
I'm gonna say this, and this is just to the fans out there. One important thing. Yes, they do, like, they are on camera entertaining you, but that doesn't give you the right to invade their personal space when they're, when they need a break, whatever, and to say, "Oh, I'm gonna take your picture," or "Oh, you do this, and I can get it for free." You're not getting it for free; you're stealing it. And say, "Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to take all these pictures of you. Then I'm going to put them up on the internet somewhere randomly and say, look, I saw this person at the airport." And like they wouldn't take a picture of me. They were being a total bitch. And like, no, they just needed a moment to themselves. But
Literally, and like I've had like people
entitled.
come up to me and like they're so nice, and I'm so nice back. But like, if like read a room, you know what I mean? Like, don't be, if you're rude, like I'm not gonna be rude back, but I'm not gonna just like do whatever you want either. And I love when my fans like come up and like say nice things, or when people see me and like they talk to me like nicely, but you like taking pictures of me from 5 feet away, I'm not a fan of that. Please don't.
Yeah, and then especially if they didn't ask.
They didn't ask, like you just like came up to me, pointed out that I was wearing something that said Brazzers, and then like walked away, and then stopped and came back and took pictures of me. Like, please leave me alone.
Yeah, if they would have asked and you said yes,
if they would have asked, I honestly probably would have said yes. Even though I was dying, I would have been like, I look like crap, but sure.
Yeah, and
exactly.
but it's all about respect, and people don't understand that, and they just feel so damn entitled, and it pisses me off sometimes.
I agree. Like and that's the thing that like upsets me too, is that like it's a few people that are like that, and like I know girls that like do not like their fans at all, and like don't like going to fan stuff because of the like couple of people that were like that. And I'm like, that's so sad, because like that's so sad that you don't get to experience all of your fans that are amazing, because then like 99.9.999% of my fans are freaking phenomenal. And like you don't get to experience that just because like 2 dudes pissed you off one time. Like, that's so sad. Like, everywhere you go there's gonna be shitty people, but like there's also gonna be great people.
Yeah,
So, like, I don't know. I love my fans. I love when I get to see them. I like hanging out with them. It's so fun. It's cute.
That's almost a great thing, because
happy.
like as long as you love your fans, it's just like people need to understand. It's all about respect you. Just because you're a porn star doesn't mean that they could misuse you.
Yeah, but no, I love my fans. They're so fun. It's so funny. Cracks me up.
There's only been maybe like 3 or 4 cases with me where it just was like I was just upset over the interaction, and then one of them was actually basically like where I was raised. It's like a small town, and so they recognized me, and they went to my mom's place of business and showed up harassing her and my sister, saying that my sister's cuter, or that like not cuter, but that she has a better body, and that she should have been the porn star, and that I should have just stayed with them working.
That's
basically
insane.
That like they went and harassed my family. My brother's big, like a fucking linebacker. He came out and was like, better get
that's crazy.
Like, that's also why, like, I don't have one in front of me, but I give my friends, performers, a safety kit, because people are weird out there.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And freaking pepper spray and stuff like that, because it's like you never know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But I do want to throw this out there, because I just saw this on your profile a second ago. Do you still play golf?
I do. Actually, it's so funny. So I took about a year. I took some time off from golf. I played in high school. I'm actually very good at golf, like very good at golf.
No, I just want to say this.
For everybody's not
watching on video, The smile on her face when I asked that question was the brightest
She
thing
just
I've ever
lit
seen.
up.
And she
I
just
actually
lit,
was no one asked me about it.
she just lit up. I need to put my sunglasses on over here. But go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Ask me about it. But yeah, I finally, so when I moved from Chicago to Vegas, it was very impromptu, and I threw all of my shit in like one of those moving pod things, and then a bunch of things happened, so it never ended up, like, I never got it delivered here because like I rented this house and then I started staying with somebody else, but I still had this house, so I never like moved my stuff here, and then it's been a whole chaotic thing.
I get
But
it.
I finally got all my shit delivered. So I have my clubs again for the first time in like a year. So I'm actually like
Yay.
so excited to get to go golfing. And like you asking that, it was just like perfect timing because I haven't had my clubs in a year. They've been in a storage unit and now they're in
Do,
my garage.
do you know all the
Yay.
places you want to hit up?
Not yet. No, I haven't really started looking because right now I want to wait. I'm probably gonna wait like a bit because it's too hot during the day. You have to go early as dick in the morning, and I am not a wake up early person.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say like to like say I'm going here, people are weird. But
Yeah,
like
it's okay. Yeah.
if like I know a few places here in LA that
Hmm.
people go to, that people love, whatever, and it's like kind of relaxing. And like you might like one or two of them. But
I'm
yeah,
so down. I drive to LA all the time, so I just bring my clubs with. I always drive when I go over there.
yeah, you might get mad at me because like someone gave me like a whole bunch of clubs and I was like, I don't play golf. I don't know anybody that plays golf. And then I just took them all to the Goodwill. It's like,
That's what you gotta do, man. It's not your fault. You didn't
Mhm.
play. I think it's super funny though. Like people don't believe. Like I said, I play golf. People don't believe me. So it
oh no, I
like
saw your
why? Who would
award.
make that up? Who's like, hi, I'm a nerd and a loser and played golf in my teens, not in my like 70s. Like golf is not like something you brag about. Like,
No,
Well,
I
see,
seen your award. And I'm like, oh, she is an award. She is like, hold up, with the whole snap. She is an award winning golfer.
oh my
ooh,
gosh. So
okay,
I posted on Twitter
snap.
yesterday. So like I said, I moved.
That's how I saw it. That's how
So
I
yeah,
knew.
I'm going through all my like shit, and I have like my childhood stuff because my mom dropped a bunch of shit off at my house in Chicago before I moved because she was moving and just didn't want to have it anymore. So she's like, "Here's a bunch of crap." But in
Mhm.
it, I found a like plaque from like one of the years of golf, and it was like I had to like scribble out like my high school and stuff, and I like kept the year, kept like that. It said like varsity girls golf, and then it just said most consistent swing, and I said went from what did I say? From most consistent swing to most consistent stroke. And I thought it was the funniest thing at midnight or whenever the fuck I tweeted that last night.
Oh my God,
I
that's
think
perfect.
that's why it stayed with me.
Because it
Because
was so random. My Twitter cracks me up. One time I tweeted, some of y'all know me as Kelsey Kane, but on the streets they call me Sweaty McSweaterson because I was sweating super bad one day. I
Oh my
don't
God.
know who follows me on Twitter, but it's very unhinged sometimes.
I get it. I love Twitter posts though. I love Twitter posts.
I love people who say random jokes, poking fun at themselves, and or random puns. Because
Mm-hmm.
I literally just sent like one of my friends, I just send them like random dad jokes all the time. And it's hilarious. We just go back and forth with it. So
Yeah,
I love random little
every
what's the
time like
name?
my friends and I are like hanging out, like we'll like say like dumbass shit and I'll just like draft it as a tweet and then tweet it later. Like I have in my drafts right now, I have your pastrami boner would go crazy if you saw this sandwich. And I'm very excited to tweet it. But I had posted some other ridiculous shit like 20 minutes before. But one of my friends
Oh
said
my
that to her
God.
husband while we were looking for things to eat. So my Twitter is just full of random shit and then pictures of my boobs. So y'all should
See,
follow
for
me.
that, for that draft, what you need to do is take a picture of you with a pastrami sandwich, like maybe right between
Like
your
here,
thighs. Like, yeah, somewhere down there, just hold
see,
it
this is good, great minds right here. This is big brain ideas.
in.
That's
Exactly.
fucking. I'm getting a pastrami sandwich after this,
Mm-hmm. See, you
just for the picture,
should.
just for the picture.
Yeah, I mean that's literally what I do. Like I did it last time with a foot long because mind you, I had just finished filming a scene with someone who was close to 12 inches. So I was like, oh, look what I just took today. Now I'm about to eat some more.
I love it. Our jobs are the best. It is so fun just being a freaking
I'm
just
gonna tell
I
you the
love
most random thing that my name got included in. Somebody did a scene in my house, okay,
it.
and
Okay.
it was a cream pie scene, okay.
Okay.
So I can have a whole bunch of random snacks in my house, as always, and I gave them an oatmeal cream pie. No, the sandwich, and something to munch on while they fill out the rest of their paperwork and stuff like whatever they were doing, like while they was transferring no, it was transferring videos. And then she tweeted out after I gave her that, just got a cream pie from Brawl Star and the performer name. And I'm like, that's hilarious. It's
That is
true. It's
so
true, but it's not
funny.
what it's like.
It's hilarious and misleading because after that, everyone was like, "What? Rockstar?" Like thinking that he literally just gave her a cream pie and stuff like that. It was like he had to
That
explain
is
the joke.
so funny.
I just gave her snacks.
I just gave her snacks,
I
dog.
just,
For like a good minute, people were like, "What? Where's
I
your
was
debut video?"
That's hilarious. I love it.
I'm in a random video on Pornhub though, in the
Mhm.
background. And
I
it's
Background.
love
and
that
it's
for
and it's
you.
hilarious. No, because I didn't know I was in there until someone randomly messaged me on Facebook. I just saw you on Pornhub. No, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. Where? And then
Oh my gosh.
I
That
had
has happened to
to
me. I have 2 ads running on Pornhub right now.
Yeah,
Everyone
I love
knows.
that. My God, that's how
no,
my
but
mom found out
the
I
thing is like I'm
porn.
just literally in the background and like someone's having sex. And it's like a two dudes in front of me, and like I'm behind them watching, and they said, "Yeah, I saw you." And I'm like, "Why were you looking in the background and not at the action?" One,
Yeah,
and
facts.
two,
That's a
you're
fact.
looking really hard to see me.
Right. Right? Like, come on.
People are weird, bro. People do weird shit, let me tell you.
Mhm. But still, they be looking like first, like, oh, I recognize the voice or whatever. Stuff
Mm-hmm.
like that, recognizing tattoos and shit, and then they just go on a whole thing just trying to find you essentially. And
Yeah,
just,
they're wild out here sometimes, but that's all right.
Mhm.
You know, everyone has their thing.
So I do want to ask you a
Yeah.
question. So it's like, we've been going for a while. So you probably answered this before. So since you've been around for a while, who is your top five that you have not worked with that you want to work with?
Top 5 I have not worked with that I want to work with.
Mhm.
Boys or girls?
Either or. This is
My
your
list,
world.
okay,
This is your world.
Chanel Cameron, Lily Bell,
I love Lily.
Emma Rose on camera.
I didn't hear the third one.
Emma
Emma
Rose.
Rose.
Oh, okay.
I want to do a scene with her really bad. I don't know. I'm trying to think of like male talent that I haven't worked with that I want to.
Miss Kane, I'm gonna tell you something. 85% of the time we ask this question to female performers, they name all women.
Yeah, I was like, I can't think of a single man that I want to work with that I haven't yet. Oh my gosh. I'm not gonna name names, but he's a Vegas talent. And he would we go to the same places. So we run into each other in our daily life somehow.
Mhm.
And I ran into him this morning and he gave me a hug. He's like, "Oh my God, Kels, how are you? I haven't seen you." I was like, "I'm good. How are you?" He's like, "Oh, I'm good. I retired." I was like, "What?" He was like, "This dick off the table. It's just all for me now." And I was like, "The fucking, I didn't sign a consent form to agree to that. No, it is not. No, it's not. No,
That's
it is
awesome.
not." And he's like, "No, I'm still gonna do OnlyFans." I was like, "You better. I was like, "How am I supposed to, like, no." So I feel like I like the male talent that I work with regularly. I can't think of anyone that like I haven't worked with that I want to.
Have you ever worked with King Nor?
With who?
King Nor.
No.
He's hot.
Yeah.
He's
I'm
hot.
down. Let me know.
Respectful.
Have you taken
He
Dread
is
yet?
the dumb,
No.
like the kind of dumb that people look
Was that
for.
was that a fearful no or
Yeah, I don't think I could. my fans want me to so bad. I check Twitter every day, and they're like, Kelsey and Dread, every single day. I'm so sorry, Dread. I'm afraid. I'm scared, and I don't think I'm ready. I don't think I'm mentally or emotionally. I took Javon, and that was pretty good. That was good. That wasn't. Everyone told me it was gonna like hurt, but it didn't. So
I get it. You probably like stretched before or got yourself like edged, so you were super horny. Because that's what I do when the dick is like bigger. I kind of edge myself so I can get like horny and wet and
wetter, and then you like stretch better. Yeah.
You've had Dread before, right? Have you, Sarah?
Me? No.
I thought you have. I'm sorry.
People have been tagging him. Like
that's what I'm saying. These fans are crazy. That and anal. All they want me to do is fuck Dread, and they want me to do anal. That's it. That's all they want.
Well, I mean, I hate to say this, but like it's easier in the butt than it is in the cooch when it comes to Dread.
Yeah, if you're especially if you're properly anally trained, then yeah, totally. Because there's someone that was the scene that I did that was 12 inches. I took that in my booty.
That's
the entire
crazy.
length, like the entire length. There was no way that was going in my pussy like all the way in. Like when he went in my pussy, maybe it was like half of it was able to go in because like my pussy
like interesting. Short. I don't know. We'll see. We'll get there.
You're 5'6", right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You probably could take. I'm thinking of thinking myself how much of a dick she could take inside of inside of herself because of how wide her body is. This is weird.
Well, it also depends.
I'll set 7 inches.
It depends on your type of birth control as well. Because I have the copper IUD, so guys can't go they can't hit it all the way in like that.
Yeah.
They would feel it. Like I've heard some guys say that they can feel it, but in general they don't. Because usually people be doing it nice, like the it's set up just. I feel like that's what makes it better. So you don't actually you're not gonna feel the IUD if you're doing it right.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm trying to think of talent that that I know you have not worked with that would work good with you. But the main one I could think of, I know you worked with already. And you've been in for a year. Oh, one of the people I've known for the longest time, Mr. Maxwell. Huh?
Oh,
Mr.
I thought you were gonna C squared. Chris Cock.
Chris. Well, I think I've hung out more. I hang out with Chris Cock more now, but I used to hang out with Isaiah Maxwell more.
I adore Isaiah. He is the sweetest male talent I have ever met. I actually been meaning to hit him up for
Midwest
content.
flavor. Midwest flavor.
I
mean, that's what it is. Midwest flavor.
He's so sweet. He's so sweet. Like on set, he's sweet. Like we shot like content together. So more like not on set. Obviously, content's not on set. So he's even sweet then. Like he's just such a good guy all in all. Like he's always every time I see him at like an award event or anything, he's always so nice.
And because I know I met him back when he was just a talent agent. Before he did, and so he's always been the exact same way. He's went to the box too. So.
Oh yeah.
People come. I do barbecues, and people come through. People come here and eat. And so while they're here, they go through. It's not like I randomly hold a yard sale. So I'm like, yeah, come to Raw's crib. I have barbecues a lot, and people come to eat.
That reminds me.
I like to eat. I like to eat, and I'm in California a lot, so you should let me know.
I will.
That reminds me. We're gonna talk later about this. See if I can get him to do 4th of July. A little something.
Yeah.
Ooh, my parents want me to have 4th of July at my house because I have a rooftop deck and you can see the strip from my house. So they want to have 4th of July here, and that's fine. But I think I'm gonna be in California that week, so I think they're gonna be celebrating here by themselves.
Yeah,
that's okay too. Let them do.
Yeah, I was I think I'm gonna be in Cali that week because my birthday's the next week, and then I'm going to Dallas. So I was I feel like I need to be in Cali that week.
See, the one thing is I kind of want to throw a party, but I don't know if I could do it on that Thursday. It's a Thursday for the 4th of July.
Yeah, I
It was
don't
just
know.
like
We'll see though.
it's just like on a weird day, and then that weekend I'm going to a baby shower because I have a random picture of a naked woman on my wall, and she's having a baby, so I'm like, I can go celebrate her baby shower.
Oh,
Yeah,
I know
it's
what you're talking about. That's awesome.
hi, Liv.
Wait, where's she
No, she was talking to her,
Hi,
her
your
roommate,
hair.
huh?
at?
What's up? I stopped talking. They said hi, Liv. They knew it was you. What's up? Hi, everyone. I was just saying good evening. No, I'm good. My water's empty, but I think we're good. Your hair looks great. You look great.
Yeah, I can't see Liv, but I can see her through her eyebrow, like through KK's
Am I allowed
eyebrows.
to make a
You can
sense?
take a parent. Come say
Yes.
hello.
Hi,
Hi.
KK.
Hi, kitty.
He
Oh my
took, remember those
God.
pictures I sent of you
Look
from
at
Excelsior
you.
from the apartment?
Yes. Oh,
That was
hell yeah.
me.
They are really good. I really love them.
I'm glad you enjoyed them.
They're really good.
Yeah.
Talented as fuck. Am I allowed to swear?
Yeah.
You
Okay.
cuss
Yeah.
all you want to. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
I don't
no,
cuss.
it's really
You can
good.
cuss all you want to.
Good for your hair. I'm like checking. You
Right?
did a good job.
Right?
You did a really good job.
Right?
You
I
did a really
didn't-
good job. You look fantastic, Liv.
I look, don't lie to me.
You look
I,
great, babe.
Hi.
I look like they belong on a coin.
No,
I look
no,
like a
no,
coin.
no. Because the thing is this, I don't like to lie to people, and I don't want to hype them up too much. Because if I hype them up too much, and then they say, "Oh, he was just lying to me." That's not what I do. I hype up everybody for what they deserve, and you deserve that hype. With saying, you know what, you look fantastic. You gotta
Yes,
own that stuff.
sweetheart. Thank you so much.
From the nose ring to your hair being slicked back for everybody who's on audio to your shirt that says that's like this has a little message right there on top of it. You didn't think I noticed it. It's a message on her shirt for those who not watching on video. So then you gotta own every part of it. You look
You're
fantastic with it.
adorable. Thank you.
That's
Oh,
literally
you
how
got
he is when we
you
do
know.
photo
See,
shoots.
now you can read what her shirt says now.
Anti
It's,
what?
it's, it's,
Oh,
it's,
God.
It's not the nicest shirt.
It's not the nicest shirt. That's why it's my dying shirt. So
I
I
must,
get
I must,
it.
I must have misread it. Okay, never mind then.
Yeah, it's a little aggressive, but that's okay. We love it anyway.
Text it to me later. I want to know. I'm
I'll take it
curious.
after, yeah.
Yeah,
It was so
and
nice to see you guys. It was nice to meet you.
Oh
right,
no, I'm saying,
fantastic.
I'm still here.
Yeah, we're still here. We're still in the podcast.
Yeah.
We're still here.
But
It makes me
yeah,
want to dye my hair. I just
Do
don't know
it.
what
She's
to do.
doing
I
it.
just went to Sally's, bought everything, and fucking slapped it in.
I saw. Looks great.
Yeah, that's what I do. Last time I gave myself a sort of balayage.
Water.
It kind of worked. It's growing out now, but we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see what I do next.
I haven't dyed my hair since it was about this long, and now it goes
Yeah.
now it goes to my butt. So
Mhm. Had those dreads for a while.
yeah, that's all this. All this is hair. Like
It's all
that's
his.
that's all hair, and it's tied up. So
Hmm.
anyway, what all do you have coming up? What should we look forward to? What
I don't really know what's coming up for release. I took a little bit of time off from shooting. There is a VR boxing scene that is coming out or just came out. It is so freaking cool. It was one of the most fun scenes I've ever shot. It's for VR Spy. And then I also have another VR scene for Wanks coming out. It's Wanks VR. I don't know the release date on that one, but it is the most badass scene I've ever done. I got to be like an action hero. I was like taking out grown men, trying to save my friend.
I want to say this, y'all. This went up like it's going up 7 days from when we record this. So I want y'all to go back to like June 16th, 15th. It's a picture of her in the ring. She's wearing pink gloves, and I think it's a blue top. It is an excellent darn picture. Y'all should go check that picture out. I just want to say
Yeah,
it.
you should go check it
So-
out. There'll be more. I will be posting pictures from this photo shoot forever because I'm obsessed. Not photo shoot, from the scene. The photos I got from it are so good. They're so, oh my God,
It's a
they look
great- it was a
amazing. There will
great
be more,
picture.
guys. Don't worry. Follow my Twitter. They'll be everywhere. There's one on
Oh, I love
Instagram that's like
that.
edited, but it's edited to be like Instagram appropriate because, Instagram's
Yeah.
got all the rules.
Gotta be PG.
But yeah, and then I also did a scene with Facials 4K that just came out with Danny Steele and Quentin.
Jones.
What is Quentin's last name? I don't remember.
Jones.
Yeah?
Quentin Jones?
Quentin James?
James. Oh yeah, it starts with a J.
Quentin
Yeah.
James.
Quentin
Quentin
James.
James. That's
I
who
knew it
was
started with a
also,
J.
yeah,
I
right.
was drawing
That
a
was
complete
also
blank.
phenomenal. It
Okay.
was phenomenal. So
And
those
what
are one
about
of the
your
most
own
recent
content?
ones.
What about your own content? What do you have coming out?
At the moment, nothing really. I'm redoing my website right now. I'm changing how I'm doing all of my content in my OnlyFans. So I'm filming a whole bunch of stuff. And everything will be changing next month. Not changing like completely, but like I'm getting more organized, taking it more like with a proactive approach, not just kind of shooting content to shoot content. So there will be a lot coming, but I'm not really ready to say what it all is yet.
Okay,
But
that
there
makes
will be new
I
stuff.
totally get it. But
Yeah.
Everybody.
now they can look forward to that.
Yeah.
I definitely would look forward to that. Like just knowing that, like, yeah, of course you were already serious about it, but knowing that you still have the passion to do more, you know?
Yeah,
to be
no,
like,
I'm
"You know what?
excited to
We're
do
gonna make
more.
this better."
I feel like I've just learned so much and like kind of know more. Like I had no idea what I was doing when I started. I was just doing stuff, and now I like know what I want and can like have like a clearer vision of what I want like my like content to look like. I'm also gonna be doing a lot more personal, like safe for work vlogging style content. So I'll be taking everyone with me on like all the stuff I do.
I don't
Live
think most people know what they want
vlogs
to
a
do.
lot, so we're gonna both just start vlogging like everything on our like individually and then together.
Okay.
So
Perfect.
we have stuff coming out, and individually we each have stuff coming out. So there's a lot coming. Very exciting. Very exciting.
I look forward to what all you do. I mean, ever since I got followed through Twitter, I'm like, okay, I support.
Yeah.
You
My
know?
Twitter's hilarious. I post pictures of me, memes, and then just dumbass shit that I think is funny. It's just you're
Well,
either laughing or you're horny. I'm hilarious or making you horny. I don't know. Those are the options.
see, I think it's like I send a lot of memes out. I think I send too many to my friends. I think I might annoy my friends, but don't shake your head, yes.
You cannot annoy your friends with memes.
Look,
If they don't appreciate your memes, they don't appreciate you enough because
all these notifications, that's you, Rosstar.
that's me and Liv, dude. Oh my gosh. My Instagram DMs, it's just her. It's just her sending me reel after reel after reel. And I do the same thing. It's
Yeah,
great.
I have four friends mainly that I send my memes to that I get, and and sometimes I'm like, I probably should have sent this to this person, but okay, never mind.
But
And I
okay, I'm
send
gonna
it
send it anyway. Yeah, I like share memes to my story on Instagram and stuff. I'm like, that one was a little out of pocket, but that's okay.
Well,
Like,
it's like
I like doing that too.
I feel
sometimes
like
though.
it shows like personality and it like shows your fans like what you think is funny. And like, I don't know, I had one guy at my old gym back home. He told me, he's like, you're my favorite account to follow for like memes. And I was like, that is the nicest thing anyone has ever said to me. That is the best compliment I've ever been given, good sir. Thank you.
Oh my God, imagine having just a whole meme page.
I would love it. Liv does that. She posts all the memes. And oh my gosh. I love memes. I think they're so funny. I think they're the like foundation of our generation, truly.
Yeah, I feel like that's how we express ourselves now.
I guess if I see a meme like at 2 o'clock in the morning, I might save it, then wait until the morning, then to send it out, just so I can pester the ones that are, might be sleeping and have alerts turned on their phone so it doesn't wake them up. So there's that too.
Yeah, no, I'm the same. I love it.
So we are running out of time. So let's like before I do get off of here, there's a few things that I do need to say. Thank you very much, Don Juan. Yeah, I said his name all wrong. Like, I have
You
no
did your
idea.
best. It's hard, man. It's hard. His name is a mouthful.
No, like because I said it before, like multiple times. I've known him for a long time, but it came out all wrong. Don Juan DeMarco. Thank you very
Don
much.
Juan de Marco?
Yeah, Don Juan DeMarco for sending you our way. We really appreciate it, and his entire team. Thank you very much. I do want to make sure I say that. I do want to thank you for coming on. And I
Thank
do
you.
want to throw this out there because like we've been going for a while since we recorded a whole bunch early. And like I think they're still announcing awards. But right now, we are nominated for Best Podcast for the Urban X Awards. So
Mhm.
if you want to, I think the voting should be open by the time this goes live. You can vote for us for that. Our my beautiful co-host here is currently, I know she's nominated for one thing. I think it's orgasmic oralist. So
Do not
if
forget.
you ever seen her, use her mouth and you enjoy it, I can tell you it's fantastic. You should go vote for her. And I'm nominated for best photographer. So that's three
Mm.
nominations. You can go support us and whatever. Again, where can they find you, Miss Kane?
I am on Instagram and OnlyFans are both Kelsey Kane _XO. My Twitter is Kelsey Kane X, and my website is kelseykanex.com.
Make sure you go out there
Nice.
and support all that she does because you know what?
Yes.
For my little time of knowing her and in the past, that's 3 months now, of
3 months,
just
yeah.
like of just seeing her Twitter. And this is the first time we've actually sat back and have a kind of conversation. Like
Yeah.
in that 3 months time, you can see her personality and it's fantastic and it's great. And
Thank you.
if you see her content, you will say, damn, so go out and pay for her content, then tell her thank you for her content, then go enjoy her content, then go back and thank her again for her
And
content.
tip her.
And then
And then
tip
you
her.
That was phenomenal. Thank you.
Then tip her every time you watch that content.
Every time you watch, tip me every time. Thank you very much.
That's
So,
that's right.
Sarah, where can I find you really quick?
You guys can find me on iamsarahLace.com. All of my links and social medias are going to be on there.
And you can find me at, you can find us at The Burbank Misfits on Instagram, Burbank Misfits on Twitter, and on Facebook. I'm RAWSCARR on X and on
Twitter. It's
Instagram,
still Twitter to me.
on X.
I will forever call it Twitter. No one can stop me.
it
You
just
can't
it
stop
does
me.
it
It's
doesn't it doesn't
Twitter and it's the Sears Tower. I don't want to hear it. I
it
will donate.
doesn't it doesn't they changed the name.
Exactly.
Hold on,
I
wait,
still
wait,
call
wait.
it Twitter.
They changed the name of the Sears Tower?
Yeah, it's the Willis Tower now. It's the Sears fucking tower. Okay, I don't give.
Do you know I did not know that?
That's crazy. They
I didn't know
changed
that
it
either.
like 15 years ago. This is not new.
Do you
I
know
mean, to me,
I-
it's still the Sears Tower.
I never-
It's the
Like,
Sears Tower. It's the Sears Tower and it's Twitter. I will be taking no questions. I'm Kelsey
I
Kane.
I never paid attention to that. But
exactly.
I've been in LA since '08 though, so
Oh,
it,
that might be why. Yeah, I feel like it was
it
probably kind of around then. Maybe I don't really know the exact year, but
well yeah, because like if they did before '08, I would know, but that's the time I was still, being an educator, in
Mhm.
Chicago. But anyway, thank y'all for listening. Thank you so much, Miss Kane. And
thank you so much for
I
having me. This was great. Thank you so much.
I hope everybody tune in next week and we'll see you then.